Hello, this is China Gateway 360. Launching a beauty brand on Douyin in 2025 requires a minimum budget of 150,000 RMB and a very strict 90-day pilot program. Let's dive right into the execution playbook.
To succeed in China today, you really need to understand one fundamental truth. Douyin isn't just a social network. It's a highly efficient discovery-to-purchase commerce engine. And the metric driving this is pretty incredible. 73% of beauty shoppers make an unplanned purchase right after watching a short video. For foreign beauty brands entering China, it is absolutely the fastest path from zero to revenue. It's actually completely surpassed traditional platforms like Tmall as the very first touchpoint for beauty discovery among urban Chinese women aged 18 to 35. We are talking about a massive ecosystem with over 720 million daily active users, where beauty and personal care content generates more than 1.2 billion video views every single day. The competitive edge here is algorithmic. A brand with 0 followers can still hit 500,000 views on a single optimized video, which completely flattens the entry barrier that used to take years to overcome. But you can only capture that if you understand its content-first logic.
So to capture that audience, you have to follow a strict 90-day roadmap. Let's break it down into 3 phases. Phase 1, the first 30 days, is all about account setup and localization. Your Douyin Enterprise account is essentially your storefront, your TV channel, and your customer service desk wrapped into one. During verification, you'll prep your seed content, think product demos, ingredient breakdowns, and founder stories. But here is the crucial part. Localization isn't just translating your English copy. A broad claim like clean beauty from Europe will likely fail in China. You have to map your product benefits directly to Douyin's top search terms, which are whitening, hydration, anti-aging, sensitive skin, and acne removal. Moving to Phase 2, days 31 to 60, we shift to KOL seeding and user-generated content. Douyin beauty discovery is driven entirely by key opinion leaders and everyday consumers, so you'll want to allocate your resources heavily toward mid-tier and nano-influencers. And whatever you do, don't pay them to read polished scripts. Just send them the product, highlight the key ingredients, and let them create authentic content. Finally, Phase 3, days 61 to 90. This is when you activate live streaming and performance ads. Live streaming is where the actual conversions happen. It drives 38% of beauty gross merchandise value on the platform. You'll launch this with a micro KOL host, backed by targeted ad spend.
Translating that roadmap into a financial commitment requires some precision. For a minimum viable launch, you're looking at a total investment between 150,000 and 275,000 RMB over those 90 days. If you look at exactly where the money is going, the largest slice of your budget, about 40 to 50%, which is up to 100,000 RMB, must be dedicated to KOL seeding in month 2. That means engaging 8 to 12 mid-tier influencers and 20 to 30 nano-influencers. Mid-tier KOLs give you the best engagement-to-cost ratio, dropping your video costs significantly compared to top-tier creators. You'll also see strategic allocations for DAW Plus promotion to push that seed content and Chanchuan performance ads kicking in during month 3. When brands strictly follow and eventually scale this structured playbook, they typically see a 4.2x return on ad spend by month 6. The numbers really don't lie here. Structured execution yields predictable returns.
Next, you need to choose your strategic lane, and you do this by aligning your budget with your product's price point. On the one hand, we have the volume play. This is for mass market products priced under 200 RMB. Think sheet masks, lip tints, or basic hydration skincare targeting 20 to 35-year-old office workers. Here, price drives the conversion. Your strategy needs to be aggressive. Put 70% of your budget directly into performance ads and initiate daily live streaming quickly within 45 days of opening your account. On the flip side is the authority play. This is for premium or medical-grade products priced over 400 RMB. You simply cannot rush this one. You must invest 60% of your budget into medical and dermatologist KOLs. You need to produce deep, educational content for each product and intentionally delay your live streaming until day 60. You have to build trust first. While this does require a higher initial budget, the authority play yields a 40% higher customer lifetime value.
However, all of this strategy falls apart if you make a few fundamental errors. Let me be very clear about 3 critical mistakes that routinely sink foreign launches and waste thousands in capital. First, launching without proper product registration. Please don't assume cross-border e-commerce means 0 regulatory scrutiny. In a single year, Douyin removed over 1,800 beauty products for missing non-special use cosmetic filings. Making this mistake will cost you up to 150,000 RMB in lost inventory and account penalties. Second, uploading polished Tmall-style commercials. Douyin users instantly skip anything that looks like an ad. Brands that upload highly produced, brand-centric videos see 80% lower completion rates. You need raw, smartphone-shot, 9:16 vertical video. On this platform, authenticity wins. Third, scaling your ad spend way too early. If you launch paid campaigns on day one without organic validation, you will just burn cash. The rule is absolute. Do not activate paid ads until you have published 12 organic videos, achieved 10,000 total organic views, and hit an engagement rate above 4.5%.
To ensure you aren't falling into those traps, you need to track your metrics relentlessly. These are your specific Day 90 success KPIs, and you need to monitor them weekly using Douyin's e-commerce Compass Analytics. By the end of your 90-day pilot, a healthy beauty account should be hitting 15,000 followers. You want an engagement rate of at least 3.2% and a video completion rate over 45%. When it comes to sales, you are looking for a 2.8% product click-through rate on shoppable content and a live stream conversion rate above 3%. Why do these specific numbers matter so much? Because data shows that brands hitting these exact benchmarks by day 90 create a 78% probability of reaching positive unit economics by month 9. If your click-through rate is lagging, your video hook is failing. If click-through is high but conversion is low, your product page is the bottleneck. It's simple. Diagnose the data, fix the leak, and then scale.
Ultimately, success on Douyin isn't a mystery, and it certainly doesn't rely on luck. It's built purely on structured execution, accurate data auditing, and strict compliance. As your partner, China Gateway 360 provides the remote market entry support and on-the-ground execution required to navigate this landscape seamlessly, turning market context into practical, measurable next steps. The playbook is completely clear, but the execution is up to you. So, are you ready to adapt to Douyin's unforgiving rules, or will your brand be left behind?